Plus, many of you spent the weekend pulling out the Christmas decorations and decking the halls.
Yeah, I would be included in that number. And just in case you're having a little trouble with it, well, that's why Katie and I are here to help you. In today's Monday Memory, we revisit our holiday life hacks with Corey and Lisa.
Does any of this sound familiar? Lights that you just have no patience for because they are a tangled mess. Or how about rolls of wrapping paper all over the place?
It's disgusting, and I don't have time for it this holiday season, which is why I'm here to the rescue. So we have a couple of life hacks today that we're going to turn this mess into absolutely a beautiful creation,
Okay.
I hope. So first off, let's get rid of this wrapping paper. You always look for a place to store it.
Right.
Why not a trendy little waste paper basket? So go ahead and just put your rolls of paper in here.
Okay. Putting my rolls of paper in there.
And this will tuck neatly into your closet, behind a door. You can always have it handy when you're doing a little bit of wrapping. You can just have it in one place.
And probably the higher the wastebasket, the better,
yes.
right?
Yeah, especially if you have those big, heavy rolls.
Right, exactly. Good idea. Okay, one down.
And
What's this?
These lights. Annoying. They're always tangled up. It's like a bird's nest every time you get them.
Yep.
So if you finally manage to get them unraveled and you don't know how to ravel them back up, well, the best thing that I've found is a coat hanger. You've got 100 of these anyway. So
or 1,000.
1,000. You just basically wrap your lights around your coat hanger, and you have your plug end in this little hook area.
Nice.
So that your lights are quickly stored. You can hang them in the garage. You can put them in the same closet that you just put your wrapping paper in.
Right. That's a great idea.
Man, these things were bad.
Someone tangled these up real good.
Who tangled these up? I might have a word with them. All right.
Okay, so
that's taken care of.
That's number 2. All right.
Now the third trick, you're standing next to our Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's looking a little bare.
I love the Christmas tree, but it needs a toupee.
A toupee.
And that's where I think garland will fit very well. So if you have an empty spot, like it looks pretty bare right around the middle, you can actually use garland to fill your Christmas tree to make it look fuller, to make it look more alive.
I think that's a great idea.
And if you're good enough, which it looks like you are, you won't even notice it by the end of the day because it's filled, it looks natural. And of course, if you have a natural tree, you do want to make sure that you're keeping it watered, and you want to kind of color match it to that garland.
And you know what? Let's just put some of this stuff in there too.
Good idea.
Yeah, that even makes it look even more full.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Life hack point 2.0 right there. Okay. Hey, there's Elf on the Shelf.
Now you have an elf on the shelf. If you have kids at home, you probably know exactly who this little guy is. Well, we found a fun craft that will be a nice accessory for your little elf friend.
Okay.
We're talking elf donuts.
Ooh.
Now, we have a couple of Cheerios. You've probably got a box of these in your pantry or something, or they're very cheap at the store. But if you take Cheerios and you paint them brown with a little, or chocolate icing as I like to call them.
Yeah.
Eventually, with very little effort, with washable paint and a fun time with the kids,
you can make donuts.
You can make donuts for Buddy or John or
whatever your
Gertrude or whatever the guy's name is.
You have to use a paintbrush.
Yeah,
you got some on your shirt.
Oh no.
No. But you know what? If you do want to use chocolate icing, if you think your kids are going to eat them, that might be a better idea.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, frosting, peanut butter is also a really good one if you're looking to make edible donuts. You can just pop them right in.
And it'll keep them busy for hours.
I love that those are still relevant today, even though we shot that a few years ago. You know?
Yes. Now, I will be honest that I probably could have used that life hack with a coat hanger and the Christmas lights because well, let's put it this way. They were on the driveway when I backed over them with Carol's Jeep.